Hello you wonderful and sweet viewers, and welcome to Lions and Roses 21. If you don't know by now, let me introduce to you the fact that this channel, we keep it real 100% and react to some of the most scariest, most freakiest, most creepiest, most horrifying, and you're damn right, most terrifying of videos. That's right. Today I'm going to introduce you guys to a new video from Nuke's Top 5. He uploaded this less than 48 hours ago. So we're going to be watching this together in unison. I'm not looking forward to it. My heart's trembling. But we've got to do it. That's why I'm here with your support. We're going to have to go and run the show and do this thing. You know what I mean? So without wasting any further time, counting from 3, 2, 1. Let's go, baby.
Tunnel vision. This next video was sent in to popular Japanese ghost hunting team Clipstore by a man who claims that the footage was recorded by his now deceased older brother. The man says that his brother was a big fan of the paranormal and often spent his free time exploring well-known ghost spots in Japan. So one day his brother decides to film an allegedly haunted tunnel somewhere in Fukuoka Prefecture, Japan. He has an encounter that is absolutely terrifying.
Get ready. It's coming. Oh. Wait.
Did you see it?
Oh.
After the man hears a creepy unexplained voice coming from right behind him, he quickly spins around to see an ominous dark figure standing right in front of him.
Damn,
a shadowy shape that had not been there only seconds before. Absolutely terrified, the man makes a run for it. But the story gets even weirder. Because a few weeks later, the man who recorded this video passed away in a freak accident. This horrifying video was found on the man's phone. It was the last video that he recorded before his death. So the Clipstore team tracks down the location, but they don't really find anything unusual during their investigation. So could it be that the man accidentally recorded real paranormal phenomena? And could this have somehow led to him losing his life in such a tragic way? Let me know. The Viaduct Tavern. Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations recently investigated the notoriously haunted Viaduct Tavern in London. The viaduct has been around for hundreds of years and was built just a few yards away from the site of the infamous old Newgate prison, where thousands of criminals were executed. The tavern's third floor was once a brothel where a lady of the night named Kate tragically lost her life. With such a long and dark history, it's no wonder that over the years landlords, workers, and even visitors have witnessed terrifying paranormal activity. Nevertheless, the tavern has become a very popular local historical pub. The Ghost Tech team sets up several static cameras and begin their investigation on the third floor, where most of the supernatural activity has been witnessed. It doesn't take long before the three investigators start to hear very strange sounds coming from the floor right above their heads.
Footsteps.
Hello? I can hear you. I can hear you walking. There was a few footsteps on the floor above us. As I stand on the stairs to the 4th floor, I hear footsteps above me on the floorboards. Here is the audio taken from static cam 5, which is located up on the 4th floor. Hello? I can hear you.
You would not want to be here by yourself alone just after midnight, trust me.
Creepy sound of someone walking can be heard on the 4th floor of the Viaduct Tavern. The Ghost Tech team believes that they might be making contact with the spirit of Kate, the lady of the night that tragically passed away there long ago. Jeff, Phil, and Mark head up to the 4th floor to do a spirit box session, and what happens next is downright creepy.
If I knew your full name, I could look in the newspapers, the old newspapers, and find out what happened to the person that did that terrible thing to you. That's all I need from you, is your surname.
So,
So if I hold this out...
Guys?
Yeah?
Yeah.
why do they always move that fast? I don't understand. It's mind-boggling.
What we call? Something's in that room. It just went past the window and I've got it on film. Something went across that window. Kate?
While asking questions, Jeff captures a dark figure quickly moving in front of a window, not once, but twice. Jeff immediately alerts the team of what he's captured, but they can't find any explanation for the bizarre encounter. And that isn't the only time the team captures something unexplainable that night. Back on the 3rd floor, the 3 investigators begin to hear strange disembodied voices. And then this happens.
There you go. That's what I was hearing downstairs.
Kate, tell me your name, your full name. We can find out. Find out what happened to you and whether the person that did it was caught and punished.
Jesus. Hey there was someone stood by me.
Okay,
There was someone stood right by me then. Oh, hang on a minute. That is the clearest thing I've ever seen in my life.
okay, calm down.
Mark nearly jumps out of his skin as he sees someone standing right next to him. But when they look, there's no one there. However, when the ghost team reviews their recorded footage later, they realize that Mark actually did capture what he saw on camera. Now it can only be seen for a split second when slowing down the footage, but as Mark spins around, the unexplained face of someone can be seen standing right next to him. So could this be the ghost of Kate, the lady of the night who tragically lost her life inside the tavern? Or could it be the spirits of prisoners who were executed where the tavern now stands? You decide.
You don't want to be there all by yourself, honestly.
You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel,
Fuck that,
Ghost
man.
Tech,
Look at that bloody
Paranormal
black shadow. Harry.
Investigations. Ghost Hunter Idol from the YouTube channel Ghost23 sets out to explore a remote waterfall in the middle of nowhere and surrounded by tall mountains. Idol has been told that the waterfall is haunted by an environmental spirit known as an Encanto, a mythical being that has the ability to appear in human form. Idol is completely alone as he makes the difficult climb up the waterfall with nothing but a camera. The sun is setting fast, and with very little daylight left, Idol captures something truly chilling.
Something there.
Wow, sino ka po? Sino ka? Sino ka? Sino ka?
That is weird. That is weird. Don't investigate, just run away, mate. Go to safety. This is not the right place.
Sino ka po? Sino ba kayo? Sino? Sino yung nagpapakita dito?
Hey! I thought that was a ghost, man. Bloody hell.
A mysterious figure appears to be watching idle as he's exploring and recording footage of the waterfall. The person then just walks away, disappearing into thin air. Now, there is nowhere for this figure to have disappeared to, as there is a steep drop below and a tall, unclimbable cliff above. Idle is baffled and confused by what he just saw and can't find anywhere that the mysterious being could have went. It's almost as if it walked right into the waterfalls surrounding the mountain. So could this be the Encanto that is said to appear at the waterfall? Or something else? Tell me what you think. A cry for help. This next video is a bit of a mystery, as it was reposted to TikTok without a source or information. The video shows CCTV footage of a young girl as she walks around her home. What happens next is like something from a nightmare.
Get ready, get ready. Messed up. That is really messed up. This is real.
Lights suddenly begin to flicker, startling the young girl as she rushes for the door. But the door won't open. As she slams on the doorway, crying out for help, an ominous dark shape can be seen slowly moving towards her. One dark edge reaching out, almost like an arm ready to grab her. That's when someone, presumably...
It's like two arms, you know? Floating, you know, and aiming towards her. That's how it feels and that's how it looks. Bloody hell.
Her brother comes to her rescue and opens the door for her to escape. Now, without a source, we'll probably never know what happened here. So, I ask you, is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
I can't say, I don't know.
You decide. Off the rails. Stephen Kerner is out on a drive through the countryside of Minnesota when he spots something very odd.
Oh boy. What, Well, that ain't good. Don't know who's running that, but... I mean, yeah, okay.
A small empty train car with an empty caboose slowly moves along the track, even though no one is driving it. Stephen is a little confused by what he just witnessed, but he just shrugs it off and drives away. But after posting his bizarre encounter on TikTok, someone spots something that Stephen didn't see.
Running that, but... I mean, yeah, okay.
Please tell me I'm not the only one who saw that. This thing. Right here.
Skinwalker.
What the is that?
Viewers are freaked out when they see an odd pale figure seemingly hanging out of the back of the train. Many believe the tiny locomotive to be a ghost train, and some believe that the train might be haunted by a spirit, and others just think it's a very odd occurrence paired with pareidolia. But what do you think this is? Let me know down in the comments. A rough ride. TikTok user Jose Castillo and his friends often mountain bike after work on some wooded trails near the city of Oaxaca, Mexico. One evening after dark, Jose and his friends go out on a trail that they've taken many times before. But this time, things take a terrifying turn. Jose's GoPro camera is recording when something happens that still gives him chills to this day.
Oh, hey! Bloody hell, I saw it. It's like a dark lady figure right there standing next to him as he cycled past. That was scary.
Did you see it? Someone or something appears out of nowhere and Jose barely manages to swerve around it. When slowed down and paused, the figure appears to be cloaked, wearing a veil that's translucent enough that you can see what looks like a face. A very disturbing face. Many viewers of Jose's TikTok believe that he captured the infamous weeping woman, La Llorona, a vengeful spirit of Mexican lore.
What did I say? I said a lady, I didn't say a man. It seemed like a feminine figure.
That mourns the loss of her children. But what do you think this is?
That's messed up.
Let me know. Exploration gone wrong. Two friends decide to explore an abandoned industrial park at an undisclosed location in China. The site has been abandoned for over 3 years, and most of the entrances have been locked shut to prevent intruders and squatters. But this doesn't stop the two explorers as they manage to find a way inside.
I'll never do this.
Okay. They start to explore the construction floor by floor. That's when they spot something absolutely unnerving.
What the?
It was a small black shadow figure of a child.
Did you see it? Someone appears to be sitting on a chair inside one of the empty offices. The cameraman calls out to his friend and they quickly turn back and check out the room.
What the?
But there's no one there.
What the?
So did they accidentally capture a paranormal event? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Unwanted guest. In this next creepy video, two police officers are alerted by an Airbnb homeowner who suspects someone has broken into her house.
How's it going? What seems to be the problem?
I left for a while to go shopping, and when I came home, the door is open. I think somebody broke in.
Okay, I have actually reacted to this video in a previous recording from the channel Depths of Despair. But for those who haven't seen this video, we're gonna resume.
The homeowner says the house should be empty, but is worried that an intruder might be inside. The two officers make their way into the house as their body cameras record the entire incident.
Police! If anyone's here, make yourself known.
One of the officers is checking out the downstairs bedroom, and this is when things start to get weird.
Anyone inside?
A loud bang can be heard, and at the same time, strange interference comes through the radio. The officer now heads upstairs, and his body cam starts to experience strange video glitches. What happens next is downright chilling.
Police! Anyone inside, make yourself known.
Downstairs clear.
I knew it was coming because I did see this video, as I mentioned before, but something ran towards this police officer. Something invisible. It's messed up. That is really, really messed up.
Upstairs clear?
Yeah, we're good.
Now, understandably, this police officer is done with this house. 2 doors open on their own without explanation, and when the officer is about to go downstairs, the loud sound of charging footsteps or stomping can be heard right behind him. He swings around, but again, no one there. This footage was later released as the officer claimed to have experienced paranormal activity while inside the house. So just what do you think is going on here?
This is a B&B, guys and ladies. This is a B&B. Imagine you rented this for the night by yourself.
This Airbnb haunted? Let me know down in the comments. An odd intruder. A woman in Jamaica steps outside to retrieve something from her car, but she doesn't know that an absolutely chilling event is about to occur. As the woman exits her house and walks towards her car, we can see some strange translucent shape charge out of the
It's going inside the house.
woods near her house and run right inside the front door. Now, whatever this is does not seem to be any kind of compression glitch. The woman in the video is perfectly clear, and also the figure approaches the light and still remains an odd, indistinguishable mist. But is it supernatural? And if not, just what is this? As always, I leave it up to you to decide. Jerry. After 3 years of living a happy, peaceful life in their apartment in the United Arab
Seen this video, I have reacted to it in the previous recording, but we're gonna continue.
Emirates, Zark, his wife, and son suddenly begin to experience terrifying, unexplained activity.
Let me just check. It's coming from the cupboard. Could you please stop?
Besides hearing knocking, banging, and scratching, the family has a truly bizarre scare when one day they inexplicably find maggots all over their apartment.
बच्चा तुमको देख के सीखता है ड्रामा मत करो मुझे बहुत से डर लगता है मुझे नहीं पसंद
Zark explains that he's a skeptic, but that he's become increasingly more alarmed by his son's unusual behavior. The young boy claims he sees someone named, quote, Jerry, and that Jerry isn't always friendly. Zark and his wife don't believe the boy at first, but when one day he complains about Jerry again, they decide to check their CCTV camera and are shocked by what they find.
Mommy, Jerry chocolate me. Jerry, I can see the book moving. Yeah.
Needless to say, Zark and his wife now believe that Jerry might be something real after all, and whatever this presence is, it seems to become increasingly more aggressive.
I don't remember that part, so I'm glad I'm watching it.
पूरा सामान गिरा हुआ है. Yeah.
Objects around the house are moved and thrown, but nothing compares to what happens on another night while the family is fast asleep in bed. Zark is suddenly woken up by the unexplained sound of running water.
As mentioned, I have reacted to this video, so if you want to see more of it in the correct chronological order, click right there.
It's 5 minutes early today.
Okay.
Zark hears the sound of running water and discovers that both the faucet in the kitchen and the bathroom have mysteriously turned on by themselves. Zark then hears loud banging and the sound of someone running. He then captures a strange small smoke-like figure moving right in front of him. Zark is freaked out by what he has just experienced, so he checks his CCTV footage to see if anything else was captured that night. When he rewinds his footage back to just before the running water woke him, he is shocked by what his CCTV captured.
Oi, look at how tall it is, bloody hell. That is messed up. Oh.
A tall, translucent figure can be seen walking right beside a scooter that seems to move across the floor. Zark is now convinced that his apartment is haunted by something that he can't explain.
Leave.
Could this presence be what his son calls Jerry? Let me know what you think.
Oh, this last particular video, I have reacted to it in one of my previous uploads, and I'm going to provide a link or an arrow where you need to click. Please watch this video, because this is the video that you need to watch to see the whole thing in full, in chronological order. It was very scary and it really freaked and spooked me out, and I'm sure it will you as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate your time and your view and support. Like, subscribe, press the notification bell, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one. I'll catch you on the flip side.